So this is a problem number 5 from exercise 6.2. So here in this figure 6.20, it is given that this D is parallel to OQ and DF is parallel to OR. You have to show that EF is parallel to QR. So when you see D is parallel to OQ, you think about triangle POQ. You think about triangle POQ. So in triangle POQ, D is parallel to OQ. And when this D is parallel to OQ, so this two sides, PO and PQ will be divided in the same ratio as per basic proportionality theorem. So here you will write down P is to EQ upon PD is to DO. This is the first relation as per basic proportionality theorem. Now, similarly, you consider this when you consider DF is parallel to OR, so you consider triangle POR. You consider triangle POR. So here it is given that DF is parallel to OR. So again, you will make use of basic proportionality theorem. Again, you will make use of basic proportionality theorem. So here PF is to FR will be equal to PD upon DO. So this is second relation which we have written as per basic proportionality theorem. Now from first and second, you know that right hand side of first and second equations are equal. That means left hand side has also to be equal. So that means P is to EQ will be equal to PF upon FR. P upon EQ is equal to PF upon P upon EQ. This P upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. That means by converse of basic proportionality theorem, since this P and EQ, PF and FR, these are the sides of triangle PQR. These are the sides of triangle PQR. You can say that EF is parallel to QR because this EF is dividing these sides PQ and PR in the same ratio. That means this EF is parallel to QR as per converse of basic proportionality theorem. So here we have proved that EF is parallel to QR. Now come to this question in figure 6.21. Sixth question. A, B and C are the points on OP, OQ and OR such that AB is parallel to PQ and AC is parallel to PR. You have to show that BC is parallel to QR. Is it clear? Now, when you think that AB is parallel to PQ, you think about triangle OPQ. In triangle OPQ, you think that AB is parallel to PQ. Now, apply basic proportionality theorem. So, OA upon AP will be equal to OB upon PQ. This is the first relation as per BPT. Now, similarly, when you think that AC is parallel to PR, AC is parallel to PR, you think of triangle OPR. And when you think that AC is parallel to PR in triangle OPR, you write down the relation as per basic proportionality theorem. That means OA is to AP will be equal to OC is to CR. This is as per BPD. Now from first and second, as the first and second as per left hand side is equal, therefore right hand side has to be same. That means from 1 and 2 you can write down OB upon PQ is equal to OC upon CR. From first and second, I have written that. Now you think that I am writing OB is to BQ is equal to OC upon CR. That means we are talking about the side OQ and OR, which are the two sides of the triangle OQR. That means these sides OQ and OR are divided in the same ratio. So, as per converse of basic proportionality theorem, you can write down this BC is the side. BC is the side which is dividing OQ and OR in the same ratio. That means BC is parallel to QR as per converse of basic proportionality theorem. Yeah. Now come to seventh question. Using theorem 6.1. Using theorem 6.1 means original theorem, basic proportionality theorem. Its converse is 6.2. So what, using theorem 6.1, you have to prove that a line drawn through a midpoint of one side of the triangle. Now you consider any one side triangle. I have considered triangle ABC. A line is drawn through the midpoint of one side of the triangle. Now you consider this one side as AB, one side as AB, and you consider its midpoint. तो AB का midpoint हो गया D. वहां से कोई एक लाइन ड्रॉ किया मैंने पैरेलल टू अनदर साइड, पैरेलल टू अनदर साइड मींस पैरेलल टू BC. सो इट बाइसेक्ट्स द थर्ड साइड. मतलब आपको ये बताना है कि D इज द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ AB. ये गिवन है यहाँ पे. दैट मींस AD इज इक्वल टू DB. इट इज गिवन because D is the midpoint of AB. And here it is also given that D, whatever line segment you are drawing, that is parallel to BC. It is also given. Now what you have to prove that this D bisects AC. That means you have to prove that A is equal to EC. You have to prove that A is equal to EC. So what you will do for that? You have to prove that A is equal to EC. So again, you have to make use of theorem 6.1, which is nothing but basic proportionality theorem. Now here it is given that D is parallel to BC. So as per basic proportionality theorem, in triangle ABC, AD is to DB will be equal to A is to EC. This is as per basic proportionality theorem. First relation I have written. Is it clear? Now, since this, you know that D is the midpoint of AB. That means AD is equal to DB. AD is equal to DB. Now, since AD is equal to DB, that means what is the ratio of AD upon DB? That will be equal to 1 because DB will be transposed over the left hand side and AD is to DB ratio will be 1. So, here you can write down 1 is equal to A is equal to EC. Again, you will transpose EC on the left hand side. So, EC will be on the left hand side and here A will be on the right hand side. That means A is equal to AC. That means D is bisecting AC. Since EC is equal to AE, that means what does D do? D bisects AC also. D bisect AC also. D bisect So here we have finished this.